Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. You watch Decide and Ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Rev'It Mantis mesh jacket available at RevZilla.com. This is the Mantis, new for the spring of 19. Comes in over the $400 mark, but before you get scared, I'm gonna tell you, I like the functionality, I like the style, I like how it works, and I like where it lives within the Rev'It universe. You're looking at 2 to 3 season, hot weather, Monaco cowhide in your impact zones, hard part protection, CE level 2 Seeflex armor, elbow and shoulder in a multitude of colors that also have a removable Hydratex waterproof breathable liner. So you're looking at this and saying, it's aggressive, it's sporty, I can wear it every day, I can get rained on. The only thing I really can't do with it is ride it into the dead of winter. Yes, you are correct, sir. Now I will tell you, if you're thinking, mesh, leather, waterproof combos, and you don't want to go hardcore sport, punch you in the mouth, think about checking out something like the Ignition 3 from Rev'It. A little bit more leather in your impact zones, a little bit more toned down in its mesh construction and styling. It also has a thermal liner. This just has your waterproof breathable liner. But again, in the mid-4s, this is going to be a premium hot weather with a lot of additional protection and weatherproofing functionality. Now, 4 colors available. This is our black high vis. There's also a murdered out black. And I went through this jacket, top to tails, and I have one grape. Just one, for those of you watching at home or those of you in Europe, really Holland, that are worrying about what I'm about to say. Where is the reflective? This is a jacket that has a waterproof breathable liner that is full sleeve, designed to be worn and keeping you dry if you're commuting in this every day and you want to be a badass Euro sport bike guy. But there's no pop of reflective, not on the back of the elbows, not at the collar. Give me one little sneaky pop of reflection, and you essentially get the A+ rating on the Rev'It Mantis. Now, quick note on fitment as you're absorbing the ridiculousness of my last sentence. Tom, to my left, 5'11", 205, 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size large. Goes in sizes up to 2XL, and I'm going to call this not aggressive race cut, but it is a sport cut jacket. You can see there's some adjustability here. The other nice part about this fit scheme, Rev'It's done an excellent job in baking in elastication that gives you the flexibility and room to move. You see it on the lats underneath the arm. You can have it here on the back side of the elbows. I'm not going to turn you yet, but when we turn Tom to the side or backwards, you're going to see there's a huge accordion pattern on the back of this jacket as well. Couple with that with the premium 3D mesh, it has a little bit of give to it. This is going to work well with you. It's going to move with you and it has all the protection in the places that you need it. Now, use the size chart. We'll ship free over 39 bucks. And I'd love it if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the Mantis, which has quite a badass name too. They're doing a good job with their names these days. Now, let's dive into some of the nuance. 3D premium mesh has stitching just to add a little bit of flavor to it. Again, to break up some of the lines on big panels of mesh. It's very thoughtful. Notice the mesh coming all the way down the inside of the sleeves, up mid-hume here, mid-bicep, tricep. The humerus is the bone that runs down your arm right there. So I say mid-hume. Great airflow in. If we work our way up, other minor gripe here, opening up your spring-loaded snap of the collar. All I need is a male point of snap right there. And I have the ability to open this up, snap it back, and keep it from flopping. I think Rev'It's rationale here is while the inside of this collar is going to be a Trico fleece liner, which is really nice, premium, it's going to wick, it's going to be nice against your skin. I think they're looking at it and saying this whole jacket's designed for airflow. So if you're getting hot, you're probably doing something with it wrong, and you don't really need to open up the top because you're going to get a ton of airflow. So they're not optimizing for you to be able to undo it or zip it down. Now, basic hand warmer pockets on either side, and if we look at the sleeves here, notice YKK auto-locking snaps, and on the back side you do have a gaiter keeping everything in place. I will tell you too, the Hydratex liner goes all the way down. It is removable. Turn that way. I'm exiling you to face that wall. If we look at the side panel, oh, but you put your arm up. Hey, you get 2 points. We look at it, back side of the elbow, elastication, back side of the shoulder blade, elastication. This is not stretch material. This is like a basic 400D poly textile. That's just the main construction, but it's not the star of the show. The star of the show is the stretch, the textile, the premium 3D mesh, and then the leather in the impact panels. Working your way down, you do have elastication, or you do have a cinch down here along the bottom. Turn backwards for me. We look at the back. They could have added just a reflective lining to this. How is there no reflective on this jacket? I know, I'm freaking out here, but it's just right there, right there. It could have been done. Could have been perfect. If we look at the jacket, nice drop seat, there are jeans loops, and you have a 360-degree zipper. Notice the height of the collar too with the wrap at the top. It's about a 2 to 2.5 inch high collar. Again, It's nice, it's going to have that treacle liner. It's not going to be overly high for hot weather times of the year, but the star of the back here is going to be full mesh, extracting air and sweat. And remember, you can always add a back protector. Now come around to the front for me. Let's touch on our hard part sliders, which are going to be a TPU raised inset with Rev'It logos on the shoulder sitting on top of your Seeflex armor, which again is already CE2 before you add the slider. Now open it up, Tom. Let's open up the guts here and let's take a peek. If we open up the guts, you're gonna see a little bit of quilting behind the main zipper, wind blocking, and then you have your Hydratex liner. So this zip out liner that's in the inside that's probably making them hot here in the summertime, notice double flap, that's your waterproof breathable layer, has a light stretch to it if we open it up. It is finished, also has the tricot liner at the collar, and this is how it would come out. It's a snap, it's a zipper, very simple. It is not a finished destination layer. It is meant to be small, compact, and packable, because 90% of the time you're probably wearing this jacket without the waterproof breathability in. But again, wintertime or getting closer into the fall rather, and again, if you hit a downpour, you can put it in. Notice the inside, basic pockets, there's your 360-degree YKK Vislon zip, and you do have your mesh liner on the inside. So ultimately, fully functional, full mesh, full protection scheme. Zip that bad boy back up for me. If we think about the macro level here for the Mantis, remember, sport-oriented, 2 to 3 season hot weather, great airflow, great protection scheme, great comfort, very flexible but aggressive. The flip side of that coin is going to be something like the Ignition 3, a little bit more Tory oriented, but you get a little bit more leather. Make sure you check them out. The Ignition 3 is also about almost $100 more expensive. So again, making a bit bigger of an investment, more cows equal more cost. Now, the next step in your journey is to click the info button, desktop, mobile device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com. Read other rider reviews. You shouldn't just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion, latest and greatest in the motor universe. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.